Okay.
Hello, YouTubers. How are you? I'm MrShaunbp. Welcome again, and I'm here once again with my best friend,
Rachel, which is me.
and we are for our topic tonight right now. We're gonna do like a part one, reviewing like things about the LGBT, whether it's a religious tolerance over it, um how to tell if someone is a part of such group. I know I have many friends to ask me questions about that. Little different things people often don't know.
Yeah.
People think people should know,
Hmm.
and stuff like that. So we might have like a part one, part two. Um, I'm currently going away. I'm leaving in like a few hours. So Rachel and I, we will be doing Uvu episodes for you guys. So we're gonna try that and see how that works out.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I guess we can get started.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so all right, homosexuality, LGBT community, and religion. Um,
Question: Do you want to answer like um what I said, one of like the myths or the misconceptions about
sure,
the LGBT society?
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I thought you was gonna ask a question.
Oh, my bad. I guess one question is like I guess a lot of people feel like the religion aspect of it, like people feel like if they're a part of that, group, that they're like automatically like Satan worshippers and atheists. And I just, my opinion, I know I'm supposed to be asking a question, but let me throw that out there. Like, my opinion, I feel like nobody should be judged. I mean, despite your backgrounds, everybody has a different background, everybody has a different belief system, but when it comes down to it, we are humans and we are all created the same way. So I feel like if there's a higher deep dang deity. Anyways, he would be the one to judge and not us. And I think the tolerant aspect, because many people can argue certain things that everybody does in their normal life that's not right. So I don't think that even if it was a sin, you can't really judge one sin against another. And I feel like many people, like I guess many LGBT people don't really go to church or have religion because it's like judgmental to me. I feel like people who are so conservative judge. And I mean, I, because I know, because I used to be like that. And I'm not saying I'm out there and I'm just, just do everything. But I just
She's
feel
almost there. She's almost there.
I'm not.
She's almost there.
I
She has a little bit more to go.
no.
Just a little bit.
I just feel like tolerance and accepting each other will build for a better society. So, anyways, you can answer the question that I kind of
Oh
already
well,
answered.
but yeah, you basically covered it. Yeah, you often learn, and I know in the Christian point of view that yeah, homosexuality is a sin. It's not the highest level of sin or anything. Of course not, because all sin is sin. It's none is more greater than the other. However, people tend to take things to the extreme, as we all know, and so that's kind of where that comes from. Really, it's just people just being retarded. But really, I this is my like firm belief. It's because of the conservative people, as Rachel stated earlier, because of the conservative people and the mistreatments and everything homosexuals get from others, especially deeply religious people. It's really discouraging, and to be, and say for instance, in a church full of really conservative people, and everyone like they all gay haters. I would say, that makes you like, okay, I don't want to go be a part of a church or anything. Or and
Yeah.
some people often say like, is there a God? If there was a God, they wouldn't make me like this. And then they want to make people to hate me the way they do and treat me this way and have me feel this certain way. And so I think that's what causes many people to go towards being a Gnostic, which means they Gnostic people They are uncertain. There's not enough proof that there is a God, and there's not proof that there is not a God. So they're uncertain of a higher power. And some people go to atheism, a, yeah, atheism. Okay, they become atheists, and their belief system is that there is no higher power. We're just here. We just live. Whatever. We're just here.
Yeah.
That's all they believe. Everything that happens is because something that man has done. And that's kind of where that comes from, really, from many people that I've met. Because of the way those deep conservative Christians behave towards others. So yeah, that answer the question. That answer all the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did.
Awesome. What's another question?
Well, I want to think about
Go ahead. Go ahead, because I know if you're not certain about it, then I know probably our viewers are
No,
probably
I'm not. It's
uncertain.
not that funny. You remember the first time I went to your church?
Oh, okay, YouTubers. A funny, good related story. Okay, um, I had invited my friend Rachel to my church. I live in Alabama. For those who do not know, I live in Alabama, and I go to a Southern Baptist church. And as we know, the Southern Baptists are very, conservative Christians, and sometimes they are radical at times. I don't think it's as bad as Catholics. I don't think, but they have their moments. But the first time Rachel attended my church, it was the first time a guest minister came to preach, and it's and he was talking about being a part of God and his vision and everything, and not being a part of the worldly things, being too wild and out there and all that kind of stuff, being part of the devil and stuff like that. And as soon as he talked about being a part of the world,
No,
as he was
ways of the
saying,
world.
yeah, the ways of the
The world.
world, um, he immediately jumped onto homosexuality, and he was like, I want to quote it exactly. Um, the world makes you believe that you should tolerate it. However, however, something, what was it? I was either way it go, he was just dogging homosexuals out, and he said if you tolerate it and you believe in it and stuff, you're going to hell. And he said hell about over 20 times. I counted in my head towards the end of the sermon, and I didn't count in the beginning, so I can just only imagine how many times he said hell. And I was so upset. I was in church texting
Me.
Rachel in the choir stand. I was just up there like, okay, you gonna keep saying we're going to hell. We're going to hell. And I was so ready to just stand up, and I was like, okay, no, it's not the time. I'll calm down. Then we visited our other friend's church. She goes to a non-denomination church. Now they are a little bit more, they're a little bit more loose with their beliefs and everything, a little bit more less structure or whatever with their beliefs than the Baptists and everyone. And so we went there, and the woman who was preaching at the time, she was what was the topic? It was like
Things that you need to be delivered from, I
yeah,
think.
things you need to
Like,
be delivered
she's talking about different
from.
topics
And it was a teen church, so it
Yeah.
was a room full of teenagers. Rachel and I, we are both 18 years old. If people don't know, we might look older. I don't
Hey,
know.
I'm young.
I don't know. I thought I was
Old as
12,
dirt.
but at the service, she started talking about homosexuality and how it's the ultimate form of perversion. If for those who don't know, perversion is like a not normal way of sexual desire and activity and everything. And Rachel charges popped out the wall, so I hope it's charged enough
It's
to keep.
charged full.
Okay, so
Cause I got my mat. Anyways.
so we can keep on with the well show. But and so the lady was saying how homosexuality leads to things such as suicide and drug abuse and sleeping around and stuff. And and once again, I was just like, okay, again, people are talking about homosexuals. I'm getting kind of upset because I'm just like, okay, this is a real ignorant way of, saying this. And then they're saying like, then she was saying as though you can change or whatever, and like you can get from being a homosexual. And so I was just like, hmm. Rachel was patting me because I was like, I
Yeah,
was getting
cause Steve was
upset
getting upset, and I didn't want him to stand up and start a riot. No.
because I was ready. So I made an oath that if someone else does it, I will stand up, either walk out
Oh
or speak
God.
my mind. So when it happens for the third, okay, for the third time, I will speak my mind. But my thing is for that woman, for her to say that homosexuality causes drug abuse, what else? Um, Drug abuse, suicide, and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. First of all, the the way people, religious people such as herself, the way she said it and everything would make a person just feel bad, like, dang, like I'm going. It makes you feel like you're going to hell or something like that. It's a terrible feeling that many religious people give. I don't know if they try to, or it's like if they mean well, but they just don't know how to handle it. But it's the pressure that you give. Oh, are we still
Oh,
on?
I think
I don't
so.
know.
Computer
The
lock.
computer just like locked up on us.
Oh, we on.
Okay, we're still on.
Okay.
Okay. But it's the pressure and everything from those people saying like, okay, this is not right. You are not right. That's not of God. You need to change because that's not natural, and all these types of things. However, I've taken I've done different courses and from college, and it basically shows studies show that your sexual orientation comes from when you are born. When you're born, you know what you want.
Chanars.
I know what I want.
And I hope to find it. Maybe we'll know South Alabama. I might get a call. But anyways, next topic.
But your sexual orientation derives from birth, and like and there are probably some cases where people probably do change their mind later on, but I feel as though it is from birth, and really it just took you a little time to develop that mindset
Hmm.
because the way you are raised and brought up, because we are brought up where we
Oh.
have a mom and a dad.
Hmm.
Many people don't have dads
Yeah.
and dads, and moms,
Yeah.
and everyone goes around and be like, okay, little boy be like, oh, I got me a little girlfriend, and the little girl be like, oh, I have me a little boyfriend.
Hmm.
You're raised around that so much to where you think, okay, this is natural,
It's the
and
norm.
yes, and you try to suppress any other feelings. But when you get older, then you be like, okay, I want a little of what I got, you know. So that's when it's gonna come in and be like, okay, maybe it's not as bad after all. Then
Mm.
when you try it, and then you be like, okay, I
Mm.
like it, but then
Mm.
it's gonna turn around and people gonna be like, oh, that's not right, that's not natural. You should not do such. And, it's gonna make you feel bad. And so that's my whole thing was people cause people to go into suicide, depression, alcohol use, and all the kinds of things. Now sleeping around, people sleep around anyway. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Whores are whores. Whether you do boys, you do girls, you do both, you do animals. Got this. People do everything. There's gonna be whores everywhere, no matter what sexual orientation you are. So you can't blame nobody for that. That's just how the person is. They just nasty.
Yep. But tolerance is key.
Yes, I feel so. Everyone should be tolerant because our world is too diverse. We are filled with so many different things. People of all kinds. Like my buddy Rachel, she's
Ow.
Nigerian. Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry. I be like, I go to her house and I just be like, she's Nigerian. Then she was like really, really conservative and religious,
Yes.
like, and so I went to her house and saw a bunch of
But he
rosaries and stuff.
changed me. He's corruption.
Oh no, no, I'm liberal and
It was a good thing, though. I mean, it's
yeah,
not over the top, but
but yet,
tolerance over yet.
not yet,
Not yet.
not yet. She's gonna get there. We're
No.
working on it.
No.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Mm.
But yeah, but I say everyone should have, find a buddy, you know, everyone should have them at least